I really wanted to talk to you guys about something because I feel like we always have the issue of us not making a decision about things when it comes to our life. Like when it comes to our life, we should be able to know what we want, make a decision without involving other people in the mix. And because when you involve other people in the mix, it makes it harder to make a decision, because now we're putting people's feelings into consideration, when really we should be thinking about our own feelings and how are we being affected by it and how are we going to feel and then what do we value within ourselves. But we're always somehow fixated on how other people are going to view it, how are they going to feel. Am I going to hurt them? Are they going to be upset? It's so hard for us to make a decision because we are thinking too much about people, about their needs, when really it's about us. Not to be selfish, because people will mistake that for selfishness, and it's not. It's us being mindful that we matter. Our own being, our own self, our mental health, our brain, our body, our everything matters. If it's something to do with you, we matter, you matter, and that person should understand. The situation would make it would make sense. That's it. I'm experiencing a situation right now to where I feel like I don't know what I really want to do. But you know what's funny is, like, we always tell ourselves that, oh, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. When in the back of our head, like 90% of the time, you do know what you want. I might be a little weird when it comes to this, but honestly, it works sometimes. And I feel like if you were to put a lie detector on yourself, and you could ask these questions, what would the answer be? What would be the outcome? You get two situations you're being handled with. You the yes and the no, right? You care about this person, but you want to go this way. You care about this situation, but you don't want to do it, right? What is the answer? The lie detector is the outcome is going to be. And sometimes I like to tell myself that, because lie detectors, I mean, I've never been on a lie detector before, but I don't know. I'm sure they work. I'm sure they're pretty effective. It's like a little analogy in my head I think about, and it really makes you think about what you really want to do. Try that with a situation you're going through, and just like put yourself in the mind of a lie detector and just, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And then you're going to know what it is that you want. I know it's easier said than done, because we have to face reality. I'm going through a situation where I feel like part of me knows what I want to do, but another part of me is so fixated on how this person is going to take it, how my life is going to change, because I'm so dependent on this person. And that's another problem. We're so dependent on people in our life, whether it's your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your daddy, your sister, your friend. We're so dependent on these people in our life. For one, relationships come and go. People come and go. And so does your feelings and your emotions. They come and go. So even if we feel this way right now, it's going to happen again in the next couple years, in the next couple months. Who knows? Because we're putting ourselves in that situation. We know ourselves better. Every experience we go through, we should know what to do after all the experiences that we are going through, that we're facing. We should know by now what not to do. What is the best decision? What is the right decision? If you find yourself still in that path of not knowing, and I'm still kind of figuring out things, and after you went through this situation 5-6 times and you still questioning yourself, girl, it's you at this point. I'm sorry. Like, you just picking the wrong path for yourself. You picking the wrong people in your life. You picking the wrong situations in your life. You picking the wrong decisions. And sometimes we have to tell ourselves that, but 90% of the time, we know what we want. We're just scared to actually do it. We don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, which is good. You have empathy. You're empathetic. That's great. But sometimes that could hold you back, because we start to put people in our mind. When are they thinking about us? Like, they could be thinking about us, but they're not going to put us over their life. If that is a real true friend or true person in your life, then they will understand, and they would want you to move on and have a happier life. That's really something that I'm working with right now, because I'm really having a hard time deciding on what is the best thing for me, especially when you have children. Because when you have children in your life, it makes it a little bit harder, because you don't want to be doing this by yourself. You don't want to feel like you're struggling. Kind of going off topic a little bit, but I feel like we always have the issue of, what do we want in life? Ask yourself these questions. Where do you want your life to go? Where do you want your life to go? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to have a nice house? Do you want to have success and all these things you do? Are you okay with working a career job? Like, are you okay with these things? Are you trying to move to a state that maybe your career would flourish in that state? Like, all these things. Where do you want to go? 1, life want to go. 2, what do you see the person, yourself, as? What characteristics can you have? What are you wearing? What is the character that you are trying to pursue wearing? What job does she have? All that stuff plays a big part into who you are and how you're going to show up for yourself, because those are things that you are aligning with. Those are things that you are actually on your path of doing. But don't go off course. Don't just settle for something that you just don't have no desire in, but you really want to do this, but you feel like you're feeling like you're being held back. I don't know if that makes sense. I just feel like this is resonating with a lot of what people are going through. And myself, we're so hard on ourselves making a decision because we're thinking about other people, when really think about yourself. Think about yourself. Don't be scared to be in a new environment, a new city, a new town, a new everything. We are going to be okay. We can make new friends. You can make new everything. You can have a new, fun, fulfilled job, a career that actually pays you. You can have a good work-life balance. Like, everything can change for you, and you're going to be happy. We think so much about the future and, oh, am I going to be this? Am I going to be that? When we gotta just focus on what we're doing right now. We're thinking about something that's happening in 3 years, in 2 months. Like, we cannot tell the future. We could plan things out to hope for it to be this way, but we cannot tell the future. We cannot see what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like, anything can happen tomorrow to us, and life could change. Focus on the present. Focus on making a decision that's best for you, and keep it moving, because it's what we gotta do. It's hard. It's very hard, but you know what they say? The longer you are waiting for your season, God is preparing you for something good. It's something like that. I forgot what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, you guys, it's not easy out here, but it is doable. Cause look at yourself right now. You still here. You still smiling. You still got bad days. We still got good days. We smiling. We here. You're blessed. You're blessed. Okay. So I hope I resonated with some of y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.